Hello, Rebecca Lee here. Got me fresh out of the shower. Somebody said, if you want to do something, you want to get on the island and stay there, then you need to get on the island and burn the boats. So there's no turning back. It was in reference to dieting or something. I don't know who that quote is from. I was listening to a book by Kyle Cease. I hope I screw this up. And he did mention who that quote was from, as I probably badly botched the quote anyway. Um, so anyway, go listen to his book for who said that. I'm nervous and I'm excited. I've had all these thoughts going on today, and I've been wanting to speak out what I'm trying to say for a long time. And now I'm scared. Now I'm facing this camera and I'm terrified. But here it is. I'm just going to jump out of the airplane and let's go. I'm probably going to cry a lot because that's what I do. If any of you have been following me, you know I've been hitting my head against this brick wall of finances. I just can't seem to get, I get a breakthrough in my heart, but I can't seem to manifest the breakthrough in my life. The finances are not coming. And I think that's good. I think that's a good thing. That's another Kyle Ceaser. He says, if you find something you're afraid of, just love it. Just love on it. Just have compassion for that. And it vanishes. And I finally come to the place where I'm like, you know what? I am done playing this game. I have been teaching and preaching that you should be happy, not that you should be, but that true happiness comes when you allow your situation to be what it is. I don't mean that you should not do anything about your situation and just stay the same. I just mean that when you're able to look in the face of whatever fear you're facing and say, it's okay. This is what it is, and I'm still going to be happy. I'm still going to follow my truth. I'm still going to go forward like I did yesterday when this fear wasn't present, when this fear wasn't in my moment. I'm not going to allow this fear to change my mind. That, I shouldn't be following my truth. I should be focused on this physical detail that is so temporary, it is not even funny. And I think that's why I keep hitting my head against this brick wall of finances. And I was thinking about Jesus today, and I was thinking about how he turned over the money changers' tables because they were in the house of God. They were in the temple. He didn't care about that physical temple. He didn't care about the physical table or the money or any of it. He was angry because they were taking a physical place that was helping the physical people come into it and realize that they were souls, that they were spiritual beings, and that they were eternal. And so the one place these people could go to be reminded that it's not about the money, it's not about your body, it's not about anything that exists in this physical plane. And the one place that people had to be able to escape the noise, the distraction of the lies. The money changers were so deceived. They were so deceived and so desperate to deceive everyone else that they were in the house of God. And Jesus' message to save humanity. And what he said that will save humanity is that you don't need a physical temple. That was nice. You have to meet people at a physical level and draw them, if they decide to follow, draw them to their spiritual self, their eternal self. You have to. I mean, that's all we can do. And his message was to tell the people that your body is the temple, and that your eternal, infinite possibilities, your infinite power that God gave you is inside of you, and it can't be hurt. That was his message. That's what I heard him say anyway. And here's the thing. My calling, I've been hearing this for maybe 3 years, 2 years, I don't know. My calling, and I don't care that it sounds crazy, that's why I've been holding it back so long, is to build a church. One that is both brand new and as old as time itself. And it's not against any other church. It's not looking to pull converts from any church. All I want to do is stand before others. I don't care if it's on a stage, I don't care if it's in the street, but anyone who wants to listen, anyone who hears my voice and hears my heart singing and wants to sing with me. And I want to sing my truth. I just want to speak it out. I'm not playing the game anymore. I'm not following the rules of society. And maybe, like I said, you have to meet people. You have to connect with other souls where they're at. That's why Jesus talked with thieves and prostitutes. He went where they were at, and he said, you don't have to play this game. Jesus didn't build up a fortune. Jesus didn't care about the gold in his pocket. Jesus knew that gold, the worth of gold, is only what we agree that it is. Look at it. It changes every day, even now. Gold is only worth what we say it's worth. Money is only worth what we say it's worth. Why do we follow it? It's a figment of our imagination. It's the king's new clothes. It's invisible. It doesn't exist. And I'm going to be the child standing up and saying, why are you naked? Go put some clothes on. My mom wouldn't let me run around naked. Why are you? And so I'm telling you, why are you running around naked? You need to be clothed in love. And I don't care what religion you're in, and I don't care what your spirituality preferences are. If you are not basing every single decision you make on what your heart says, then you're following fear. You're following a figment of a collective imagination. And if you think you're safe, you're so silly. You know. Why do we hold on to this physical life so much? The world's been around for billions of years. We don't even have yesterday or tomorrow. We only have now, and we're starting to realize that all we have is this moment right now. And yet we're so led by yesterday and tomorrow. And I know this has been said over and over and over again, but we're still letting yesterday and tomorrow lead us. We're letting this idea that you have to have money in order to survive. The trees, they're some of them hundreds, thousands of years old. I don't know, what's the oldest tree? Alexa, what's the oldest tree in the world?
The oldest tree is Great Basin bristlecone pine.
And how old is it? Alexa, how old is the oldest tree?
A Great Basin bristlecone pine in the Californian White Mountains is believed to be the oldest verified tree alive, at 5,066 years old. A
5,000.
colony of quaking aspen in Utah, named Bondo, shares a root system that is
She's
estimated to be
talkative.
80,000 years old.
80,000? 80,000 years old. It has no bank account. It has no doctor. And it doesn't care how old it is. All it cares is that it's a tree. And it talks to all the other trees that are around. We know that they communicate now. Go look it up. It's awesome. All the physical world is good for is pointing you to the spiritual, eternal, infinitely powerful self that you are, because you are made of God. You are made of love. You are love. That's all you are. All these other things are lies. They're deceptions. I don't care if you're on death row because you've murdered a bunch of people. I don't care if you're a beggar in the street. I don't care if you're Donald Trump. I don't care if you're, I'd say Bill Gates, but he's not the richest. I don't remember the other guy's name. I don't care who you are. Every second of every day, you have the choice to follow love or to follow fear, to follow a figment of your imagination, or to follow who you are. So, I don't know what this church looks like. Right now, it's all online. People are listening to me, maybe a dozen. I have like 272 maybe people in my 30 days of letting go group, and I have like 100 in my Just Love, and I'm betting that at least 98% of the Just Love people are also 30 days. Anyway, my point is, I don't have very many people, but it doesn't matter. If I only have one person and that person is me, I will continue to speak my truth and follow my truth. And so, again, Jesus said, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. I have 2 bills coming out on Monday out of my checking account, and they total about $900. And at this point, I have $57. Don't feel sorry for me, please, because that is a figment. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, I'm done. As soon as I get $900, I will put it in the bank and I will pay Geico and Verizon. But it's just a game, and I'm not going to allow these details to bother me. I'm telling you, we're living a lie. And I know a lot of you here, you say, oh, it's going to be anarchy, but I'm telling you, trust yourself. Trust your wisdom. God put that wisdom inside of you. You are made of love. That's all you are. It will not lead you astray. It can't. You guys, this life is temporary. Don't hear me say end it. Why would you end it? It is so beautiful. It's so interesting. And here is where we don't know what's on the other side, but here is where all the arrows are, pointing us to grow, to expand our understanding, to expand our love, to reach more souls, so that the rest of the world understands. And maybe they never will. I don't care. I don't care. All I know is the reason that I've been fighting this misery for so long when it comes to finance is the reason that I tear up and get upset. Is because that's where my breakthrough is waiting. And it's not waiting anymore. It's here. I'm done. If I have the money, great. If I don't have the money, fine. Because money I'm not going to dictate my actions with money anymore. Or any other physical thing. They're side products. Byproducts. I don't even think they're the cherry on top. They're distractions. It's my soul that matters. I'll stop. I think I've said enough. Anyway, I don't know how this church thing is going to look. Like I said, right now I just have a few followers, and they're not following me because I'm a pastor. They're not following me because I have a church. I just say things that connect with the truth in their heart. So we don't have a church, and don't let, if you guys see me, you're like, oh heck, I'm part of a cult and I didn't even know it. No, you're not. Okay, calm down. I'm just saying that I have the ear, I don't know, for maybe not after today, of a few people. Byproducts, guys. So anyway, I'm done. I'm going to live the church. I'm going to live this. All a pastor is someone pointing the way. And so I'm going to let my pastor's heart come through. I'm going to let the teacher. And I'm crying because I've been waiting so long. I've been holding back so long from this purpose. This is a live video. I have nobody watching, and maybe nobody will even see it. But it's important to me because I needed to say it to myself. And I needed to say it publicly so that it was out. You know, you hold on to a passion. If you hold on to it and you believe it and you speak to it and you care for it, but you don't let it out, every part of you is going to scream until you let it out. So there it is. If you have any questions, if you're having any problems, I'm here to, like I said, all I think a pastor is somebody who has experienced life in a certain way and has found some light and wants to share their light. That's it.